Neutral site, massive game. This is Griffin Murphy from Docsports.com coming at you with a free college basketball selection for today, Tuesday, November 25th, 2025. This matchup is between Syracuse and Kansas. We're going to get right into this breakdown. At the end of this video, I do have a free $60 link for you guys to use over at the Docsports.com website, as well as I'll let you guys know how my performance went last week and what I have going out this week. But with all of that being said, let's get into this breakdown. So we have Syracuse rolling into this matchup. Neutral site, as I must add, 4-0, perfect on the season. And then we have Kansas right now, 3-2 on the year with that 24 spot ranking right in front of their names, and the public like to feed off of that. Now, they also like to feed off of undefeated teams, but we're going to get into this. Syracuse, they have played absolutely nobody this season. They've beaten the hell out of everybody despite their most recent matchup where that game landed in a 78-73 final. Other than that, nearly 30-point plus deficits in every single game that they've won outright. Then you go to Kansas right now, 3-2 on the season. We don't even need to get into their schedule right now because they have 2 losses already on the season. So what that tells us is the market has an incentive on how to price this matchup. What they don't know how to price up is Syracuse. They have all of their games with differentials by 40 points. The market could only get a read on one of those matchups, which was in a 5-point differential. So people are going to be looking at this game. Kansas, neutral site, ranked 24th in the nation. This has been one of the most dominant teams in all of college basketball for decades on end. Who in the right mind wouldn't lay just 4.5 points with the Jayhawks in this situation? Absolutely not. Reverse flip. Everyone's going to look at Syracuse schedule, see they played nobody, and they're going to say this is going to be the game where they get lit up by Kansas. I'm not buying it. Reverse flip. Give me Syracuse here, plus the 4.5 points over Kansas at a neutral site. I believe Syracuse can not only cover this spread, but I can believe they can come into this matchup and win it outright. So we're back in the orange in this matchup. That is my free selection, you guys, plus the points. And also, if you are a new member to Doc Sports, head on over to docsports.com/free60. There you can go grab yourself a free $60 account. You could use that free $60 on my premium selections. Those are my absolute best bets over at the website. Saturday, absolute domination despite UFC. We'll talk about that later on this week. Tune in to Gridiron 6-Pack or Doc's Daily, and I'll talk about that. But football. 7-unit best bet on Notre Dame, 70-7 final. We absolutely lit that one apart. Then we rolled into Sunday. We had the Bengals, Cincinnati, 6-unit best bet, and we drilled that. We caught them by the hook. So we went 2-0 on our top plays this weekend, absolute domination, and I swept every single play, I will say, on Sunday when it comes to college basketball, NBA, and NHL. We are rolling. You guys want to get on board, there's that free 60 link, as well as we are back in the Syracuse orange plus the 4.5 points in this matchup at a neutral site. And as always, this is Griffin Murphy from Docsports.com. Best of luck to you guys this weekend, and once again, best bets.